Rat beefs. Fat queefs. That stinks, drag queens.
The results were otherwise unremarkable.
Ayo, what's going on, friggin' Queefo? How you doing? What's crapping, guys? Welcome back to the Speakeasy for another Weekends with Dad. Another week of this shit, huh? Pretty cool. Welcome back to Unremarkable, your favorite solo podcast, in other words. Doing, pretty great over here, guys. Kind of chilling, kind of sitting easy. I mean, the money's racking up. I mean, we had to level the table with 50s the other day. I'm your rat beef referee, your little buddy, your drinking guy, Gonzo Gospacho, on all the platforms. Do the following, guys. Hit us up. We're shooting our shot there socially with you. Thank God not in person, because this would be so fucking awkward. I'm not good at that. Right? But if you want me to, sit in a silent room and be the only one talking, I'm fine. I mean, I think I've proved my point. I'm pretty good at that. We got a rum sour is what I think I've done here. I'm not sure. I don't think I remember quite clearly what a rum sour is. It's white rum. I got some lime in there. I tried to recreate the club soda with some tonic water and Sprite, but I mean, I'm winging it. Really, it's just I'm winging it. I put a little simple syrup in there just because the lime, man. It's too much lime these days.
Why you got the lime then?
What's going on with it? Well, you had lime or lemon.
But then you just drown it in sweet?
Rum sour. Yeah, well, I want a little not so sour. I wanted to use the fucking rum. Is basically what I wanted. It's all I wanted to do. It's the only thing that's not open up there. Everything else is kind of going. What am I gonna do? I'm planning on getting a bar over here, getting a little chicken noodle soup for the stupor over here, and figuring out my recipes and whatever have you, being a little Betty Crocker over here, huh? But that'll take some time. Listen, progression. We're out progressiving everyone here at Unremarkable, and you're going to watch the progression. Everything's going to get better. But Goose, it's perfect. How in the world is it going to get better? You'll see. I'm working on that. It's going to be pretty cool. Don't worry about it. It'll be over time. Dad's cooking up something. Okay, kid, I promise. It is going to listen. I heard it from some parents of mine that it's going to get better. Didn't believe them, and it didn't. But I am going to work. All right, I'm going to work at it. So you can tell your mom to fucking piss up a rope. All right, and quit asking me questions for her, because I'm not talking to her. Okay, it's just me and you, pal. Don't be the messenger. Don't be that fucking guy. Okay, because it's annoying. I don't want to deal with it. Okay, I don't want to check you for a wire every time you get dropped off over here. It's not what dads do. The pat down shouldn't be the hello. Only in France, baby. Guys, listen. There's always something big in a week. I don't know if you've realized that. There's typically a big story in a week, which should show your attention span. Honestly, this is the kind of shit that people have to do to keep you entertained. The Drake and Kendrick rap beef. I'm going to sound a little bit like a hypocrite because I'm going to say shit on here that I haven't said out loud. My real feelings about the whole thing. The internet started this thing. I don't know if you guys realize this. No, neither one of them just acted out. Okay? I think it might have been J. Cole. I think J. Cole said something that talked shit a little bit, and then the internet blew up, and then J. Cole was like, wash my hands of this situation, and it ended up being, I don't know if they were projecting, I don't know what happened. Okay. But listen, it's got to stop. It really does. It has to stop. People are getting shot that aren't the artists that are in a beef. I don't know if you've taken a look at the tabloids recently, but yeah, people are getting shot that aren't Drake or Kendrick. I mean, the internet just started this whole thing. You guys, as memes aren't enough anymore, huh? Memes don't mean shit. They don't meme shit anymore. And yeah, I'm kind of sick of it. I'm sad to see. Listen, I listened to a couple of the tracks. They're funny, although funny. Okay, all right. I think Drake said something about Kendrick beating the chick up, and Kendrick said something about Drake being a Danny, and. Some of them are believable, some of them aren't. I'm not going to get into the brass tacks of it all, huh? Look, and obviously here comes Twitter. Nobody wants to hear a white guy talk about rap beef. Racist. What we aren't going to do is encourage that. What we aren't going to do is accept that. I don't know what to do about it. Listen, I gotta say something, right? I mean, I have to. This is one of the things that are going on. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to talk about me for an hour? Is that what you want? You want me to talk about me for an hour? I can't rap. I'm gonna spit some bars to you guys. No, I can't rap. I can't rhyme. I can't dance. That's for the cool guys. That's pretty much, cool guys. Who we got? Who do we even got here? I mean, I danced a little bit. I danced a little bit this week to BBL Drizzy, the beat of the week. Beat of the week. That was really competitive this week because $1 Million Baby dropped as well, and boy howdy, I'm not even thinking about who won what. All right, I'm just having fun. I like it. I like this. Not a Drake fan. I will say I laughed pretty hard. At how good that beat was. Pretty nice. What are you gonna do? I don't know what the height difference is. I think they should duke it out. I think that should be it. If all you guys want to see is two grown men sweat over each other, then they should probably do it with gloves on. You know what I mean? Do it. Put the gloves on. It's classier. It's classier. I won't say shit about OJ. Glove didn't fit. Yeah, it does get concerning though. How listen, and we hear enough older people of the older generation now talk about how soft the world is. Won't debate that. I don't think you can. I don't think you can debate it. Too many things are encouraged that made the world softer. That's just what happened. I don't know what you could possibly do to debate that. But what I will say is that the label that does push Drake albums out there, I think just the promotion, I don't think it's his record label, I think it's the promotion that pushes his albums out, did request some kind of cease and desist. Did I say that right? From Drake, asking him to take it back.
From Kendrick, right?
Oh, yeah, Kendrick. Asking Kendrick to take back what he said about Drake. I could spell it out for you, but I'm pretty sure you can guess what they would want taken back by Kendrick. Yeah, legal action. Pretty sure somebody like Kendrick Lamar does not give a shit about corporate well-being. You're losing money. Kind of cool. I think everybody thinks that that's kind of cool. I don't think anybody really bitches about that except the people that are in the company. What are you going to do? Hey, we're losing money all goddamn day long. The only people that ain't losing money, UMG, Drake, and Kendrick. Except UMG maybe right now. But why? You're gonna let a stock go down because something bad happened, Kim K? Huh? Listen, the new season of the Kardashians is coming out soon. Look at that. The fucking trailer came on the other day. How annoyingly epic that was. That was weird. That's really weird. To put epic music over this monotoned, rich, nothing obnoxious family that yells at each other at a tone like this instead of a tone like a human being would yell at another human being in. Kind of annoying. Pretty annoying. I'm not sad to see the Kim K's losing followers left and right. You had the Taylor Swift thing happen to her. Funny. Diss track from Taylor Swift. Where's that? Why were we not encouraging that? Is that what happened? You guys were like, well, Kim K can't answer via diss track, so we're gonna go after whoever we can. Another white bitch, Drake. Get that white bitch. Yeah, Champagne Poppy ain't losing any followers probably over that one. The 17-year-old at the time that had gotten on the stage and gotten a little smooch from Drake. Creepy. She put out a statement. She's like, I'm now 31 years old and going to graduate, wish me luck on graduating. You weren't 31. Were ya? You weren't 31, were ya? Drake didn't know. Then don't bring... What are we doing here where the math is just, if it's not done by the main person, then at some point people defend no math being done at all. It was done by other people. The other people let him kiss 17-year-old me. Put them all in jail. Put them all in Canadian jail. Give them, I don't know what kind of fines you guys are paying out there in Canada. Probably an exorbitant amount of money. A dumb, crazy amount of money. Probably middle-class American's salary is probably what a good penalty would be for a Canuck. The guys working the stage let you get on stage. Not Drake. It wasn't Drake. It was the guys asking women to come up. Just crazy. Just fucking crazy. Kim K lost even more followers because of the roast. What a good time. What a good time. I realized that I had a childhood dream. The other day I've never said it before. Never said it before. Childhood dream. Being on a roast. But writing my own jokes. Not being allowed to write my own jokes. I don't know what the rules are. I'm not trying to take anything away from, any of them. Schultz or Hinchcliffe or Glazer or any actual comic. I'm not trying to take anything away from them, but I'm pretty sure they're kind of strict about like using jokes that were written by writers for the show. I saw people talking shit. Guys, obviously, when it's a show like that, all the material is not being written by the comics performing them. But you're going to sit there and tell me that no comics wrote any jokes. Really? Like, you're taking credit away. Listen, godly people. Thank God. Huh? I did nothing in this situation to better myself or the situation for me. I'm going to think, not me. No pats on the back for me. I don't get it. I don't understand where you guys draw the line with credit being due and credit being... You're going to discredit a comic for telling jokes that weren't written for them, but we're still on this whole Drake thing being a pedophile. Of course he's not a pedophile. Whatever kind of shit. He's got ghostwriters. I don't like him at all. I don't like him at all. Okay? There's too many things wrong with Drake. And you guys, this is the whole thing, the popularity. Everybody wants to bandwagon something for no fucking reason that's only enjoyable for things that aren't really direct. Everybody liked Drake because of the beats that he was on in the beginning. And then it ended up being some kind of Biggie and Pac, Jay-Z and Nas situation where when I was in high school, it was between Kendrick, Drake, and Cole. It was only between Kendrick and Cole for me. It was only between those two because Drake he's not of the crowd, okay? All right? You want to talk shit about a white guy talking about hip-hop, but what about the Canuck? All right? This guy is not even human. He's not because he's Canadian. You in no way can relate to Drake. Can I say that? I think I can. I think I could say that fairly. Drake in no way can compare himself to you. He cannot understand how you're living. You know what I mean? The guy's in, his house. For some reason, when most people own mansions, they don't own them in the middle of a city. They own them where other mansions are. I don't know if we're calling them cities, but they're where other mansions are. Pretty sure where Drake's place is in Toronto, his house is the one that takes up a whole block, and then there's just other houses around. Pretty sure that's the world that Drizzy lives in, okay? I'm not sure. I don't actually know this. Did I look it up on Google Maps? No, I just saw an image that said owned by Kendrick. I know nothing. When I'm talking, you're only going to get half the story. I think that if you're assuming anything different, you've been told. You've been told over and over again. So that's your fault. Drake cannot relate to you. He can't. I'm not saying that Kendrick can, but I'm pretty sure he's a little bit closer to who was it? 3 6 Mafia. You know what I mean? When they were in the heights of their career, they did an MTV Cribs. They were still living in the hood. Wouldn't leave. You could put an eviction notice on their door, even though they obviously pay rent. Rent is nothing for 3 6 Mafia. Huh? Why would it be? Yeah, I don't know. When a guy is getting manicures and pedicures and showing you his dick on his private plane and kissing whomever at a concert, and you're just not paying attention to any of this because, oh, woe is me, I love Drake. I don't buy any of it, guys. I don't think you're sincere. I never have thought you're sincere. I think that's one of the things I need to talk about in therapy. I just don't think anybody's being sincere at all.
Everyone's just fucking lying.
Everyone's fucking lying, either to me or themselves. I don't know which one's worse. Look, it's just you guys you can't pick and choose what millionaires that can't relate to you like and don't want bad things to happen to or believe that they have done bad things. All right? I had to teach my grandma about what the U.S. government's done. She didn't want to believe any of it because we can't do any wrong. It's not us. Okay? They're not like us. All right? He made the song. You chose to read between the lines. Yeah. Tried not to get upset this week. I tried. Didn't really work out in my favor. That doesn't matter. It's neither here nor there. Hey, at least neither one of them suing for defamation. You know, why are there so many cases? Ever since the Depp and Heard case came out, everybody's trying to sue for defamation. I don't know why. I'm surprised Caitlin Clark didn't take to Antonio Brown about that thing being hairy. Is not. What do you think of that? Huh? Loser? Bette Midler just tried to, or didn't try, but she, for some reason, is being outspoken. How old is Bette Midler? Like 60? She's a sitcom woman. I was vaguely familiar with the name as well. Don't worry, kids at home. 78 years old. She's 70 fucking 8. Bette Midler. We have the right one. That's Hocus Pocus right there. Yeah, she came out recently saying that she should have sued Lindsay Lohan for backing away from after shooting a pilot for some sitcom when she was like 14. When Lindsay Lohan was like 14, Bette Midler regrets not suing Lindsay Lohan. What a mistake. This sitcom. I should have sued that child. What are you, Dan Schneider? Look, I don't understand where people are getting. Did you just hear the news about Dan Schneider and that's why you thought it was... Listen, I wish I could sue my parents over being born. Okay? You can't regret. What the most American thing I've ever heard was, I regret not suing. That's the most fucking American thing I've ever heard. American culture is suing people, by the way. You get a cup of coffee that's too hot. I just want some hot coffee in the morning. But I like it. I like it at a nice degree of temperature. I like it at about 110 degree. Wait, what temperature is a good cup of coffee? 130 degrees, something like that. Something very specific to the Kardashians would know. They don't say shit like room temperature. Once you've reached a level of fame, you know the degrees that you like. Okay, just American degrees. 165. Okay, 195 to 205 is a good cup of coffee right there. That's a good cup of coffee right there. That case from back in the day, everybody remembers it. The case that landed, too. She won that case of the McDonald's coffee being too hot. I understand that it was. I understand you're also a frail old lady with little wax paper skin, okay? And it wouldn't take nothing to burn you. You gotta. She's one of the bitches, holding an umbrella in the daylight. All right, Michael Jackson? She's one of these people that the sun is just, they're allergic to the sun, these people. The cup of coffee that came in apparently really did fuck her up. So I am talking shit, not knowing anything. I don't know what, listen, we've all had a cup of coffee, pot of coffee, set on the burner too long, okay? We've done it before. It tastes like shit. You don't really get a chance to spill it on yourself. Then again, you're not in a car when you're pouring from a pot. I don't know, man. Look, I've never had a burn like that before. I'm pretty much perfect. Never broke a bone, no nothing, But what does that say about the culture here? That when you spill a little cup of coffee on yourself, you get millions. Wasn't it millions? No, it wasn't millions. Okay. Get a good amount of money for an American. Get a good amount of money for an American. For an American, get a good amount of money.
She had to spend most of that on medical bills.
Yeah, well, this is America, baby. You think you're just going to get a wrongful doing suit and, Uncle Sam ain't going to have his cut? I'm so sick of hearing that shit, by the way. Uncle Sam's going to get his. Why? I never met this fucking guy. I don't give a shit about him. He obviously don't give a shit about me. All right? I ate a fucking couple pieces of ice and an almond the other day. I had to have girl dinner. Like Gypsy Rose. She's taking to TikTok comments now over the dog her could have been betrothed, did not want. She took to. I need to start following the TikTok drama with Gypsy Rose. My mind is blown that I have not checked out Gypsy Rose on TikTok. Because it's just got to be the worst. It has got to be just posts about nothing. Like most people do. Just nothing. We're in Hollywood today. We're going to go to a store. I've never been. This is rich people speak. Have you been? Have you been? Have you been to the Galleria on the Hollywood Boulevard? Have you been to their clothing brand shops where Drake's clothing brand is available? Not Macy's. Oh, no. Oh, no. This clothing store isn't for people. People are disgusting. People are gross. People are poor, Gypsy. You don't want to be poor, Gypsy. I saw some kind of disorder related to her, and then I had to look it up, and then I was just like really relieved that it wasn't like a actual thing. There's something wrong with her, but I think that she needs to be brought into a lab, and just maybe autopsied a little bit. I don't know. Just examined a little bit on the inside from the out, like easily accessible. I just want to see her, having fun. It's nice to have fun. It's nice to know that you can commit murder and still have fun. What are we teaching people here, Gypsy? What are we teaching people?
She didn't come.
Winners win. That's right. Winners win. Don't you love seeing winners win? Are you stupid? Do you not want to see winners win? Huh? That's why I'm holding out for Alec Baldwin so bad. That poor bastard. I've had arguments with people. I cannot believe I've had arguments with people over this Alec Baldwin shit. Like, he's supposed to be some kind of specialist of firearms. Look at him. Is he Keanu Reeves? Did you hear about all the crazy firearms tactical training that he went through to shoot a movie that he wrote called Rust? Look at that fucking picture. Does that look like a man that has lived this life at all? Does he look like he could? He looks like a cowboy in a play. You can only do so much. Okay, you don't look like you barely look like a what do they call the people that were like in charge of gold miners?
A prospector?
Prospector. He looks like a fucking prospector. And slash slave owner. Like a really rich guy way back when. You know? Really well kept, just never seen dirt before in his life. No, dude, Alec Baldwin is fucking entirely innocent of what had happened. You guys are fucking out of your mind. That's the only thing I could think of that New Mexico's doing wrong, is investigating Alec Baldwin. What a boring nothing case. It should be dismissed. Free Alec Baldwin. You know, what in the world, you know? Listen, the wrong people are catching shit. I think that's my point today. I think that's what I've been saying this entire episode. The wrong people are catching shit, most of which are you, but some of which are people that don't do their jobs. I'm a man that believes jobs should be thoroughly done. Jobs should be well done. It's kind of what you're paid to do is your job. You know, whether you like it or not, you should do it at least to meet standards. You don't have to love it. You don't have to love it at all. Not every work is of passion. Okay? Sometimes it sucks the fucking life out of you. People are saying I'm going bald, and I have to fight myself to not shoot them in the stomach like Alec Baldwin accidentally did to that woman. I got stuck there. What? You know, a lot of people don't know what it actually means to bleed red, white, and blue. All right? This country, we're a melting pot. Okay? Not everybody's from here. Most aren't, except our producer. All right? Listen, we all, we're from a certain place on this rock, and we shouldn't fight that. You know, we should be proud of that. You ever get homesick, you want to stock up on all the things that taste like home. You know what I mean? You gotta get loaded up on shit from back home. All right? Listen to me. Go back to where you came from with the ethnic cleanse. All right? This is a meal prep service. It's formulated for your unique dietary preferences and nationality. Okay? You're gonna go to ethniccleanse.com. You're gonna put in promo Gander. All right? You're gonna save up to 7% on this meal prep service. They have weekly plans. They have monthly plans. You can go biannual with these guys. Okay? 7% doesn't sound like too much, except when I tell you, hold on to this. Okay? The shipping is charged in the currency of the country of your choosing. Okay? So it's not even real money. Guys, these are personalized meal plans. Seriously, they're shipped right to your door. All you got to do is heat it up and enjoy. It's cheap, guys. Don't get your savings lost in customs, okay? Don't settle for diversity any longer, all right? Go back to where you came from with ethniccleanse.com. Promo Gander. Get it. People aren't really getting blamed for the right things anymore. Not the right people are not getting blamed for the right things anymore. And I listen. It comes back to you again. It's the people's flaw. It's not your fault. Listen, your parents, their parents were raised far too comfortably. We don't know what actual life is. Being an adult, I've never felt like an adult. I still don't feel like an adult. And I think that the reason is this isn't actually being an adult. This isn't actually what being an adult is. It's paying your bills and this and that. No, it's not. Like I just said, work of passion. It's not, none of this shit's real, you see. It's all shit that we got to do. And they say slavery was not only is slavery a real thing in other countries, it's happening right fucking here. Back to Uncle Sam, bitch. It's just not. You're not blaming the right people. And I think that you stopped noticing that you're not blaming the right people. I think that might have started when we started having court shows. Divorce court, Judge Judy, Judge Matthews.
Mathis?
Love you, Mathis. Love Judge Mathis. Watched him all the time. Pretty cool highlight of that show when somebody went to the same college as he did, and he went, my man. Like, kind of, like I did to China. Pretty cool stuff. I mean, people have faked being on this show. People have taken cases to this show just to be on TV. Pretty cool, dude. I wish I'd done it. I wish I was old enough to do that shit. I like to think I would be creative enough to do that. It sounds like fun. Sounds like a lot of fun. Oh, he just looks like Terrence Howard in that picture. Yeah, guys, listen. And we're to the point. We're to the point right now where shit just happens right in front of everybody, and nothing is done. Nothing is done. Ever. Smack on the wrist if you don't have enough money to go through life, without complications, without punishment, without, what's the word? Consequences. Okay? If you don't have enough money, you see consequences. And if you do, well, then, I mean, you can do whatever the fuck you want. And apparently right in front of everybody's faces, Boeing's just fucking killing people left and right. Fucking really dropping people like flies. Just like fucking Boeing planes right out of the sky. Just falling out of the air. Real big shit going on with their whistleblowers. I don't understand how you think that something as not serious in the eye of politics, something as unserious as airplane quality inspection, that you don't think the whistleblowers are going to be able to be heard at all. They're not really a suppressed voice. It's just that nobody gives a shit about aircraft. So it's free range, whatever they're saying. Whistleblower. I mean, you're not Edward Snowden. You don't have to flee the country. You're not seen as committing treason if you say what Boeing's doing wrong with their planes. And they're just, I mean, we had two recently. One was 65, sounded like a healthy guy. Everybody said he took care of himself. But he died of some really, easy to get sickness. Very contagious sickness. And he died from that. He was a whistleblower. Real healthy for 65, I will say that. But, what happened here? And then the guy that was actually killed was Josh Dean. That guy was 45. That guy was actually shot, I'm pretty sure. But, I mean, what... Guys, what are we doing to this fucking country? Why aren't assassinations fun anymore, huh? Why can't we just get creative with it? This is not creative. You got a 65-year-old sick, you fucking dork. Loser. You're a fucking loser. You got a 65-year-old sick. So hard. So difficult. You've proven nothing. You can't... You're killing people. You're not proving anything. You're not really good at it. This is like it's like you're doing a Stooges kind of thing. You know, dinner for schmucks murder, in a way. You shot a 45-year-old and got a 65-year-old sick. And that's just lazy, guys. Can we get creative with our assassinations again? Can we please? Can we I mean, what happened to taking somebody to prison and then they, you know, can't handle it and hang themselves? Wow, why aren't we doing creative assassinations anymore? Jesus Christ. Take me back, you know, to when this country was great. And assassinations at least were able to look like an accident to idiots. This is, you can't even. You got QAnon now. The dumbasses are too aware for this. Stupid. It's Boeing. Geniuses work at Boeing. People that have worked for NASA. Real, I mean serious scientists work for Boeing. And you didn't think to have a creative panel. No, nothing. Just fucking still giving people pizza instead of raises over there. You're not reaching for the stars, Boeing. Is what you're not doing. And I think that's what we need to do as a country is reach for the stars. Let's make our assassinations fun again. Oh my God, if we had a merch line, that'd be on a hat. Make assassinations fun again, please. Please, Maffa. And we need it. And we need it. Look, the slap on the wrist, whatever have you. I'm pretty sure a lawyer came out about the guy dying via gunshot like this guy was a whistleblower. He was assassinated. And Boeing's lawyer came out like, sorry. You can't. This is your lawyer right here. Oh, sorry, guys. What the fuck are we doing? Not even killing people can be fun now. God damn, the woke. The woke left has ruined everything. You can't even do a fun murder now, for Christ's sake. Oh, God. Wouldn't it be? Listen, Boeing, let's just play the Joker for a second and just hijack some TVs somewhere in an airport, Dallas, Fort Worth. I don't know. That piece of shit. Let's go to that airport. Let's just hijack those TVs. You could do it. You're Boeing. I used to work in aircraft, and people were like, oh, I tell people about that, and they think I was, like, directing in planes. I'm like, I don't know how many jobs there are in aircraft that would be surprising to people. My job was the least surprising thing that there was. I've known people with, like, jobs that I was like, oh, fuck, that's a thing. That's a thing. So then why is there not a Department of Murder?
What?
Say you got a whistleblower. Say you got to get rid of this guy. You know, he's bad press. Not a lot of people are paying attention to Boeing, but bad press nonetheless. Okay? Are you going to do a fun murder, or are you going to do one like, fuck, that's weird. They probably killed him. To any dumbass like me. Where's your Department of Murder? Making assassinations fun again. We're going to come out with the shirts and the hats and everything, and you guys are going to buy that right up. We'll get Trump to endorse it. That's an easy market if we get QAnon on our site. Guys, seriously. Thank you for watching if you have. Pretty great. Pretty cool of you. I think that we're doing a good job over here. So go ahead and do some button pressing, all the shit. Do some likes, some comments, subscribes, all the way to the shit. I mean, you can turn the bell off if you have to. I just like the numbers being there, baby. That's all we gotta do. That's all that matters to anybody. So just do the button press and tell your friends. Turn it on while you sleep. Whatever white noise, it doesn't matter. Rest assured, we'll be back next week, signing babies and kissing titties and shaking hands. That one was right. Listen, I make mistakes. You're not going to fucking tell your mom about them. Okay? I'm allowed to make mistakes. That's her fucking flaw, is that she can't accept mine. I'll see that bitch in court. Miss me.